okay, give us a 5-5 if you can hear us. We are going to look into the looking glass. I'm going to give you exclusive before I go. New downloads I'm going to give you tonight. That's good. Can you hear us okay? Just been thinking there when I've had my little break, we haven't got to even send hate to the people that we don't like. And that includes politicians, it includes corporations, because that's what they want. We have to not get distracted from us as spiritual beings, be it whatever level you're on or what you believe in. We have to send love, easier said than done, love and light out to everywhere around the world. And yes, it's part of being human that we can hate and we can be angry. I was angry the other night, like I said, when I was watching what was going on in Gaza. But at the end of the day, the truth always comes out in the end. It always does. My understanding is that we cannot send hatred, and we're all being taught a lesson for a bigger, before these extraterrestrials come in, because we're so close to it, guys. We are so close to contact. We really are. So let's get started. I'm just going to get my coffee. It's gone really cold in here. I've had to put the heating up. The chat was getting toxic. Oh no. Yeah, we haven't got to fight. No matter what happens. Here comes mischiefs. ZZ's eyes are getting more orange by the day. She's needing a bed. Are you going to try this out? No, let's try it out. You're going to come and try it out? It's cold, isn't it, Geordie Lass? Which part of Newcastle do you live in, Geordie Lass? It's gone really icy out there. Oh, she's needing a blankie on the floor. Durham now? Oh, well, it will be cold up there. That's where all the snow comes from. You always get snowed in there, don't you? At Christmas and that. Well, when the winter comes. I believe God is protecting the Jews. I really do. I think it goes way, way back. But I also feel God always protects everybody else as well. It's funny because if we have bad snow in Newcastle, I'm going to let you into a little secret what goes on over here. Everything goes to a standstill. That they shut the schools and that. But gone is the day when I used to get all the clients come to the house. I still get clients come to the house, but not as it was before COVID. I went more international. But then people would cancel. Oh, the snow, I'm not driving. But it would always be the ones in Stanley and County Durham what would still come, because they're used to it, because they've got all their snow tyres on and everything, you know what I mean? You've just got an alert. What kind of alert? What? Fill us in, please, Debbie. I believe we'll have contact by 2026. I think there's going to be mass contact by then. 26, 27, yeah, you're right, Luke. What's the alert you're getting? Is it a storm alert or something? Shootout going on in northeast Texas. Oh no, I just said that, didn't I? Oh no. What a bad one. It's good that you're getting the alert for that, mind, isn't it? To keep out of the area, but... I should get my coffee. Dear God. Dear God. Horrible. Oh, dear me. Let's hope no one's hurt. There's been a drug bust in Minnesota last week and 5 police officers were shot. That's horrible. Dear God. Right, let's look into this looking glass. Let's see what's ahead. May peace be with you all. Don't forget, if you need healing, write your names in the comment section and you will receive the healing. Okay, let's see what she has to say tonight. I've been given 3, get this one guys, right? 3 lucky clovers for yous all. Alright, and that means that there's luck coming. This is for everybody in the audience tonight. Try not to get too embroiled up in things. Try to live in the here and the now. From the moment you get out of bed in the morning, try to lie in bed for 5 minutes in the morning and hold on to a good thought before you put your foot out onto the floor. And then see how your day goes. And if you feel like it's becoming heavy, check how you're feeling. And then keep practicing the law of attraction, because it's all about frequency and energy. And this is like an alert, I want to say. It's so important because something big's coming, or they're planning on something big coming, should I say. And if we can raise this vibration in the forum tonight and keep it up over the week until I'm next on, let's see if it makes a difference. So when there is something big what's announced, remember my words. Keep calm and carry on. Keep calm and carry on. What I'm going to say is, somebody's just mentioned that about soulmate. Everybody in this audience who is looking for a soulmate or is feeling low, and we are going to resonate with the people we need to resonate. We are going to find our soul families. Luke's been in bed for the past few weeks at 0 frequency. Right, what's your diet like, Luke? Because it's so important, right, that it's all about well body, well mind, well soul. So if you're not feeding yourself with good food, right, you're going to go spiral out of control. Try to eat. This is for everybody in the audience. Try to eat well, because it's fuel. And it'll help to keep you grounded. It'll help to keep you safe. It'll help to build on your immunities. I know it's not about food, Luke, but are you not eating properly because you're upset? Because you need to try to eat properly and try. Just take it slowly like sliced bread. Yeah, good music, good food, good nature. That is a good one. Do you know what I mean, Luke? The weather's changing massively. It's really, really hard. So this is a message that I'm giving out to the collective tonight, okay? So write your name in the comment section if you need holy protection, and you will receive it tonight. Right, okay. So a little while ago I had said that there was going to be a mass exodus of people going over the borders, and it was something to do with the Middle East. Can you remember when I said that? All right, so I feel this is what's happening at the moment. My guide Jed is giving us the word NUKE, right? And I hope to God this does not take place. So Israel isn't going to nuke, they're going to bomb This is what I feel what they're going to do. I don't know if they already have. But I'm concerned about what I'm getting tonight is to do with Iran and the implications which could come from that. I'm getting this vision again, which I got from my looking glass. There's going to be a man rising from the Middle East. There'll be two. Need to know when this happens. There'll be signatures signed. And it's part of their plan. This could be question mark with an Antichrist energy, okay? But he will bring peace to the Middle East. But I'm fearing a warlike situation, and America's connected with this. It's a bear pig situation still to come. It's a bear pig situation to come. So this is a message for everybody in this audience tonight and who is listening. Please just take our advice from like what grannies and granddads, what they went through in spirit. Keep calm and carry on. Right? So, sorry, I can't read the chat when I'm doing this, but what I do get is, in the midst of all of this, there's blocks after blocks coming in against Donald Trump. He's not out of the woods here yet, guys, okay? But what I also said in my last looking glass is that you're going to witness a great jump within the political field of masses of people going to jump ship. Now, I don't know what side that's on, so possibly watch for that. I'm also very concerned here tonight to do with, I keep getting Saudi Arabia and I don't know why. And I'm seeing tanks, lots of army tanks, and they're like going over sand dunes. That's really strange. Or something what looks very sort of, it might not be sand dunes, it could be a lot of dust and rubble. But God will speak. God will speak with anger and stop this. So that makes me think, is there some sort of event coming off to do with like an earthquake or something like that? Smoke and rubble and water, and I see Red Cross and all of that type to go in. It's the triangle events about to take place. I'm getting 9, 17, number 11. Jesus, sorry guys. What are you doing? Now they're deciding to have a fisticuffs, one standing on the chair and the other ones, and they're boxing each other. Trouble. Go on your seat. Go and have a look at the seat. Go on. Don't knock that off. There, nice for you, nice and warm. The heating's on. She's got a little pillow. Lie down. Lots of army, like lots of military here. There's a man with silver hair and he's just popping out of nowhere. He looks European looking, but I mean, he could be American. Yeah. And he's claiming something about a country. It's coming out of the blue. It reminds us a bit like the Falklands, the carry on with the Falklands. So there's another event to take place, and I want to go over to the other east, near where Russia is again. How it's gone all quiet there and I haven't said anything. There's something about to kick off there. But we will be on the edge of our seats, and it's got something to do with Russia, the United States of America, and Iran. Okay. Can you see how it's okay? It hasn't frozen, has it? I'm also getting the 9th. Yeah. I want to send healing and protection out to all our armed forces and allies. Satellites preparing. Space Force. My God, I'm getting like a very sort of Star Wars, Star Trek energy here. Preparing. Himalayas again. I'm getting the Himalayas. And I want to send healing and protections out to India. I don't know if I'm getting something like landslides or lots of floods to come around Pakistan. Lots of water events, earthquakes. Is the Himalayas near India? Because I'm terrible with geography, me here, guys. M or W, big news. Also watch for 2 people in the political system just suddenly leaving. And 2 will leave the earth plane. 2 will leave the earth plane. I'm being shown old coin. And it's got Trump on. And I don't know why I'm being shown that. Make what you can from that one, guys, because I don't know what that means. It looks like old coin made to look new with Trump on. Women collecting cotton and threads, material. There's going to be a problem with trade. I talked to a lovely lady and she's in the United States and she's going to make us a beautiful duvet cover. And she does all the embroidery and patchwork quilts and all of that. She's just sent us this magnificent swatches of cloths and that. Because I'm like roses and pink and like sort of Victorian looking in the bedroom. And she's going to do us something like that. But I got like all that type of energy. A bit like what the Amish people do when they make their own clothes and that. Maybe this is going to be a problem with trade. Trade's going to stop, guys. As the switchover is happening. Remember, when they are signing these contracts and papers, everything will be going down at that time. Homemaking. I've always wanted a sewing machine. I've got a spare room. I'd love to make it into like a lovely sewing place. Like a place to hide away. I might do that, actually. Might start doing my vlogs in my sewing room. Get down off there. It's just naughty. No, don't put your nose in there. That's the oil. She's going to go into the chip pan with the oil. She's such a naughty girl. It looks like a silver coin and it's got his face on and I don't know what that is. Something about whales and the seas coming out here. God will speak. God will strike. Problem with a ship in the sea. Evacuation. Don't know what that is. Lots of flags, lots of flags. I'm here on the last post. 9 and 11. 9 and 11. That could be like dates. I'm seeing fighter jets. It's the water that they have to watch for around China. It's the sea. The beast will turn against the beast. The dragon will fall, the dragon will rise. She will cry, she will protect her people. Documents, papers to come out. Big clean-up happening. They're all scurrying away. Big news to come in around the royal family. More shocks to come out with Parliament. People marching in the UK. Lots of rain to come. Lots of ice storms. Super tracks to come in. Hyper travel. We could have a problem with oil and gas. That's coming out very strong. Okay. And I want to say it's over the Christmas period into the new year. Running up before that. Something's definitely going down before January, February of next year. There'll be a mad rush, there'll be a mad panic, there'll be an announcement, and people will be going out to get oil and gas and food. But it will be okay. It will be okay. There'll be big news around about that time or just after to do with the Vatican. I'm getting that song, which I love, and it's from the Christmas time with the snowman. I don't know if anybody knows what I'm going on about. Adam used to like watching that when he was a little boy. He used to get upset watching it. The snowman. And it's got that singer. We used to sing that song. I'm walking in the air. Do, 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 do. That song. Do, 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 do. It's Christmas time. Walking in the air. I need the lyrics to it. To give us 2 minutes. We're walking in the air. There's a sign from this lyrics to this song. She's really enjoying that seat, aren't you? Give me 2 minutes, guys. Walking in the air. Lyrics. Listen to this, guys. Listen to this. Oh, we've got a new person following. B. Mendes. Hello there. We're walking in the air. We're floating in the moonlight sky. The people far below are sleeping as we fly. I'm holding very tight. I'm riding in the midnight blue. I'm finding I can fly so high above with you. Far across the world, the villages go by like dreams. The rivers and the hills, the forest and the streams. Children gaze open-mouthed, taken by surprise. Nothing down below, believe their eyes. We're surfing in the air. Okay. We're surfing in the air. We're swimming in the frozen sky. We're drifting over ice mountains floating by. When the man stands in snow, we will know the truth. Suddenly swooping low on an ocean deep, rousing up a mighty monster from his sleep. We're walking in the air. We're dancing in the midnight sky, and everyone who sees us greets us as we fly. You're being a little tinker tonight, girl. You're being a little tinker. Now, you could take many things from that, but to me, is that contact? Could that be contact? It's actually saying something big is going to happen. You've just made a smell, little girl. Let's get back to this. Sounds like contact, doesn't it? and submarines. I get tonight this feeling through a situation, what happens with Iran and Russia, what's going to be brought into something to do with everything what's happening. It's going to escalate everything to do with trade. They're going to get involved. But then China's going to fall out with Russia. It has got something to do with Iran. So maybe China's going to take a side on something, or China's going to take the side on the West, or not wanting it, because they're all about trade and they'll not want war. No matter what you think about the Chinese people, they want trade. So China might try and step in to help with the trade or something, and there's going to be a massive falling out. It's all about greed and money. It's awful. So you think it's awful now, it's going to get worse before it gets better. Is anything major bad going to happen this week with Gaza? Yes. I want to send healing and blessings out to everybody who's there and who've decided to stay, because not everyone's leaving. It's dreadful. It's funny when I'm seeing in the ocean, it looks like a big false dolphin, like a big whale. It's false, and it's actually, it reminds us of that kids show what I used to watch when I was a kid. My brother used to watch it. It was called Stingray, Captain Scarlet and all of that. Stingray, and it's like something what looks like it's a fish, but it's not, and it's actually like a ship. So there's all sorts going on underneath the sea, but there's some sort of operation happening as I'm looking into this crystal ball, and it's technology we don't understand. But the military, secret military, will have all of this as well. So trade's definitely going to be affected. What I want to say is try to have cash on you if you can. I don't believe all the banks are going to go down, but I believe that it's the fight of the fittest. If I get any news on any banks, I'll let you know. I will always say just keep in the bank what you can for your bills and whatever. But try if you can over the Christmas period, the holiday period, even if you've got a bit of cash on you, just in case there's a panic and the walls go down, so then you can go and get your oil or your gas or your food in. Do you see what I mean? It's extraterrestrial energy, like the technology what's coming in. I'm seeing hieroglyphics what's coming out here as well. So it's all sort of like how it's all separated at the minute. It's all starting to come together. I would be excited, and I'm not meaning that in a horrible way, excited for the outcome, for the end result, not what we're going to go through, to keep focusing on the here and the now, and knowing that the end result is light. But I'm just here to take you through everything week by week, what I'm seeing. There is going to be, in small groups of people, we're going to start having contact. But there's a shift happening in human consciousness, and we're going to start to see it more within ourselves, because the universe is all within. Contact's all within as well. But they are patrolling the skies, you know, guys. They really are. And it's all sort of Star Trek what's out there. My concern in this ball tonight is, apart from the people of Gaza, is a bigger situation yet to come, and that it doesn't escalate out of control, because the people, the main players you need to watch here is Iran. Okay. I feel it really strong tonight. I hope I'm getting this right. Or is it the other way round, where Iran could fall out with Russia? I don't feel so. Good night there, Jamie. You need to get to bed if you've got a busy morning. Iran's my concern. I'm going to stick with that. Egypt will be targeted here, because I've seen the Eye of Taurus here. And then once you start upsetting them people, you know, because it goes back to human collective, which is all part of Gaia. You're awakening the gods over there. You're wakening up that energy. There's magical ley lines over there, you know. But Iran's got a Stargate. Iran has I'm concerned there. I'm very, very concerned. And I want to send healing blessings out to the people of Syria. There is something massive yet. America could make a major mistake there. The White House. And I hope to God he doesn't go that far. If he strikes something where it gets out of hand. Like it's just recently got out of hand with Israel. See if there is a terrorist attack, for example, I'm just saying. And then Biden's administration order something to happen over the Middle East. This will get out of hand. Let's hope that does not happen. There's a bridge. It actually looks like the Tyne Bridge, but they have the same bridge in different parts of the world. One of them is in Australia. It's a bridge. It's a great bridge. Or could it be San Francisco Bridge? There's something about a bridge with big news. I see light, a lot of light in the sky, and it looks like it's over New York. Or is it Chicago? No. It's somewhere where there's a bridge. It's near a bridge, a harbour. There's going to be light, lots of light in the sky. Event, light in the sky. Just get your bottled water in, and I don't know why I'm saying that. I'm not here to frighten anybody, but if they're going to strike, they're going to do something with water. We need to watch the water. We need to watch the water. The 18th, that's my birthday, 18th. 18th's coming out here. When's the 18th? I don't know if I'm looking at the 18th of October, the 18th of November, but the 18th is coming through. The Golden Gate is a red bridge, right? Yeah, but it on the surface it looks like the Biden administration, but there's more to it going behind the scenes, isn't it? I'm very drawn to the 18th for a situation. Year of the Horse, I've had this before, the Year of the Horse, when's that? Big news with the Year of the Horse. When's the Year of the Horse, guys? My birthday is not till November. That lands on a Saturday, I believe. California has a Golden Gate Bridge. Right, okay, well, it's something near a bridge. There's going to be in high buildings. It's a situation in the sky. It's coming in from the sky with light. Explosion. "2026 is the Year of the Horse." Okay, a lot will be out by then, and that will be the big year. 2026. By then, politics would have totally changed by then, you know. And I see a new tree of hope. I see a baby oak tree. You know that awful situation when they took that great big tree down not far away from where I live, when somebody chopped that great big tree down in Northumberland. But I see a baby tree of hope. And it's the tree of life. She's actually manoeuvring into a new age here. New earth. We as the human collective, we can shift this by doing our inner work. Easier said than done, but doing our inner work. There's a mass exodus happening now as we are shifting. But for light, this is a message for light workers out there. It's going to get extremely heavy over the next 6 months. And we will be majorly triggered and tested. So we have to try and keep grounded. It's already happened. We're already there. We just don't realise it yet. Everything's all happening at the same time. You just need to bring it up to date. It's more than digital what's coming in. We already are digital. We just never realised it. We never realised it, guys. We're actually going to go into something completely different here. There's a new technology what's going to take place on this planet by 2026. And it goes beyond that we'll ever know. And it's got something to do with, it's the internet, and it's going to go to another level. I just believe the food industry will be affected through this transition. It's not just going to be the borders going into Egypt, because Egypt are letting everybody going to go through. They'll only have the gates open for so many to go through. From Gaza, I'm also seeing problems with other borders around the globe. What we've done is we've looked to the skies. We can contact these beings by looking within. Like I've always said, it seems like we're solid people living on a rock, perceiving, like, led to believe that they're going to come here for contact, and we will physically see them in our lifetime. It's going to happen. But also we can get contact within. You don't have to look out. Everything's within. We just think it is that because, well, we're on this rock. But that's in physical form. We're on this rock. Really, our spirits are already out there, and we are capable of doing a lot more than we ever knew. That's what's coming through tonight. We are the med beds, yes. They are already here, yes. If this timeline gets out of hand with the trade, they may have to shut down superstores, and that's my concern. Mid to the end of November, we'll know more. Mid to the end of November, and also February are the key points. Something about some outrage about books. I don't know what that means. Our actual vision is narrow. Yes, we are limited to what we can see. Yes. Yeah, I've heard of these EE systems. That there's a one in London. They have them all over, and in Sweden and that. And they do here, and they do help. Quantum computers. It's all, they're manoeuvring it in, and I said it would be with the gadgets first, and the healing situations, and all the little gadgets before we actually go full into it. Okay. I'm getting Canada. They could face some very heavy snow this year. Like the likes of the Swedes and that, they're sort of used to it in parts of Sweden, you know, because they're hardened to it. There'll be protests in Canada as well. And there's going to actually be some massive shocks and changes to come out with Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. When we had the Suez Canal, there was problems. There'll be more problems to come, but with other rivers. I'm being given rivers of time. Rivers of time. Wonder what that means. Hamas is not the problem. It's another terrorist group that you have to watch for. And I'm also getting the letter A. It's as if I see this little boat and it's bobbing along. Well, it's like a cargo boat. And it's got goods on to get it from A to B. And it's going along and it's being blocked and stopped by some troops. And there'll be an outrage. Oh, it's like we're all watching, waiting to see if it gets through. So that's something to come as well. I urge anybody who is watching this, which I doubt, but if they are in Gaza or they know somebody who's in Gaza tonight, to tell them to get out. To tell them to get out. In Syria, and I'm getting the letter T, and I don't know if that's to do with a place or a person. Rivers of Time, sung by the Judies, perhaps. Never heard of it. I heard a few months ago they would interrupt shipping cargo, yeah. It's like the smoke is just getting very smoky here. And the rose colour glasses we are going to have taken off here. And then I'm seeing food coming in on helicopters, ships, planes, people trapped in airports. It's another border what's going to take it worse. This is just the start. Baghdad. Iran, Baghdad. October the 27th. and the 25th. What day does that land on? It's a Wednesday and a Friday. No, they didn't have to do any of this. There's some of them are still alive. Yeah, I can see them in a flat roofed building. They're being held. It looks like a military place and it's just off a bay. It's near water. It's under. It goes under. Or just there. Just near there. Flat roofed building. I'm seeing it drop into the ocean. And then you're going up onto the banks. They're being placed in a flat roofed building. Three terrorist groups which have come together. One of them's in Hamas is just the smoke screen. I'm getting that song Somewhere Over a Rainbow. So they are still alive. They're not telling you everything. They're not telling you everything on the news what's going on here. They're in contact with these people to try to negotiate to get them back. It's all about buying and selling people, you know. It's really awful. Number 3's coming out, so that could be the 3 or the 13th or the 30th, you know, the 13th or something like that. Big news. They're going to try pushing another injection thing here and something to do with another virus. It's just everything's coming in left, right and centre. Or there's going to be something about that to come out. I'm seeing a place and it looks like lots of little islands all together. And a missile from one place to another, and it's to do with islands, connected with islands. U or M is connected. 4, 5 morning time. It will impact the sea, but it would take out the grid or that area. There will be smoke, dust, particles. People will some in areas be told to stay indoors. Then I'm seeing them 2 men again. They're coming out again. Royal Crest is coming out here. The Royal Crest. But not just the royalty in the UK. You're talking like the Saudi area. Rich people. Gold. There's a large amount of gold they're trying to fight for what's gone missing. It's global power. This is so weird. I'm like, I'm looking on to the future. Really weird what I'm seeing tonight. So the answer to the question to you guys is, are we going to get completely blown up by nuclear? No. There's a problem that a country could get attacked by it. Yes. Which is not good. But it's a timeline. It's not a definite. What is a definite is that the grid will go down. There will be problems with trade. Also, don't forget medical supplies. That's very important if you're having like your little medicine cabinet. Because if we can't go out and shops are shut and chemists, you call them drugstores, don't you, over in the US? Chemists, we call them. It's a case of that, if you've got a headache and you haven't got your paracetamol in the cupboard or whatever, just make sure that you've just got things in. That's what I want to say. It's going blank now, guys. That was just the start. What's happened? There's more to come. And I think the mass migrant exodus is yet to still to happen. I'm getting it really strong tonight. Pharmacy, right, okay. Iran, what colour is that? Got green and white and blue in it? What colour is that with the what flag? Green, white and blue? Green with a star as well. This is really strange what I'm getting. I don't know. We'll go to you. So I was asking. I really don't know. The deep state will get taken down. Will get taken down. It's going to take time, but it's going to lose its power. Something's going to happen. What's going to hurt it? It's like a goat-like energy behind it. Syria is coming into the picture here. Very strong tonight. Syria. And I'm sure I said this a while ago that this would come back in. So watch for that. Oh God, I've just seen the devil's face. I need a drink. Ooh. It's the beast. Even Spain will be affected by trade. Because what will escalate from this is new laws. New laws will come into place to do with trade. There's a lot to happen. There's scandals to come out with the meat trade as well. Beetlejuice. Why am I getting Beetlejuice? Like a big nasty cockroach thing. What's in here? They're going to try another virus, and I don't know how it's coming in, but they're showing us like a big sort of cockroach thing. It's like a beetle. Horrible. Cyberbug. I wonder if that's it. It's a cyberbug. Masses will be tricked. Listen to this. Masses will be tricked and not to press it. Everybody's panicking. Do not press it, no matter what it says. This message is coming through really strong tonight from Spirit. Do not press it. It's a cyberbug. but masses will be tricked. Okay. Global masses will be tricked. The Antichrist will reveal himself. There will be problems with fisheries, Norway, North Atlantic, North Sea. There will be problems with fisheries. By then he will rise. He will have not much hair. He will stand with a man with, or she stands with a man with not much hair. The connection will be so, people will be talking about where the connection comes in from. And it is true, it will be so. I know this sounds very cryptic what I'm saying, but remember what I'm telling you, and it'll all fall into place like a jigsaw puzzle. That'll be spiritual, Cohorty. Yes. It's nobody I recognise, mind. It's nobody I recognise, Michelle. Yeah, I seen the devil. I seen like a, and then it morphed into a beetle, and then the beetle morphed into a bug, and then I got cyberbug. That's what you do when you're doing your scrying, but it's all connected with the devil's energy, isn't it? Problems with women in childbirth. Apparently, I don't know if I read this right, but it was online that apparently in Italy there's been, or northern Italy, there's been not one birth, and they're worried in case the Italians are going to go extinct. Have you heard of that? I don't know if where I've seen this online. I don't know if it was true or not, but there was talks of it. This is really strange. It's like when everything's at Trump or where it's coming to a peak, then there's going to be this incident, and it's got Elon Musk and Biden, and there's a situation with them two in the cards, so watch for that. And it's going to, you need your bloody popcorn for this, so I don't know what that is. Going back to that flat roof building again where I see problems, this could also be a cinema. TRJ and S 2024. That doesn't mean it could be anything, couldn't it? TRJ and S 2024. Bye bye Biden, baby, goodbye. Bye bye Biden, baby, goodbye. Remember that, the Bay City Rollers. They were the Bay City Rollers were a pop group from the 70s in the UK. And they were awfully sexually abused and harassed by the manager and raped. It was disgusting what these young men went through at the time. There's been a documentary on it. I'm also getting 2028. It's going to be a big one. Hmm. 2028 is very strange. That's all I'm getting there, guys. It's fading out. It's going to be very crazy. So we'll have to keep grounded. We'll have to look after ourselves. And I know sometimes people can't eat when they're stressed or they're worried or they're struggling with their pennies. Just try to, even if you've got to do some research on trying to make healthy food, what's cheap and stuff like that. It's so important. We've got the winter coming. Depending on where you are in the world, you know, trying to make your healthy soups or whatever. We must look after ourselves this year. We really must. It's very, very important. I've never felt so strong about it. I tell clients that when I do private readings. There is a worry. Is it because I'm not just a forcier, I'm a healer as well. It will be okay. It really, really will. But something big's going down, guys, and I just feel I've had to concentrate on that tonight. I still feel there's a feminine energy to rise in the US. And there's a feminine energy to rise in the UK. And we will go back, Labour Britain again. Thomas Jefferson, what happened to him will repeat and happen again. I hope you enjoyed that, guys. If you want to watch this full broadcast, head over to my Twitch channel. Links in the description of this video. Take care. God bless. And don't forget, may the force be with you all. Goodbye now. Where am I? I think I'm stuck on end screen. Guys, I need to stop doing this astral travelling. I keep getting stuck in a cloud. But anyway, I'm stuck on my end screen. So don't forget, subscribe to my channel and press the bell for new updates. Us fairies, you know, we're always getting up to mischief. See you all soon. Bye now.